see that.
Right.
I go with the whole. I love the argument about like the great female voices ever.
Yeah.
Right. I'm a big fan of celebrating women's music. Right.
Oh, good. Let's have this discussion right now. Oh, I like this one. Let's go ahead.
Okay. Taylor Swift is not even top 5, right? Okay.
Top 5. He's not even top 20.
Probably not even top 20. You got Aretha Franklin.
Yes.
Diana Ross.
Whitney Houston.
Barbra Streisand.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'll throw some names that you may not be so familiar with, or maybe your listeners are. Kate Bush.
I know she is. I know.
Okay. There's a singer who the Florence and the Machine, Florence Welch.
Yeah. Big fan of her.
That voice is the voice of God.
She's very good. She's very good.
She's extraordinarily good. There's a couple of singers that the lead singer of a band you may not be familiar with called Over the Rhine. Her name is Karen Bergquist.
Okay.
Check her out.
I will.
There's a singer who hasn't been around in a while, but she's got a new album coming out named Regina Spektor.
I know she is.
Annie Lennox.
Oh, she's amazing.
Okay. So I'm a big fan of that. So like as far as like the musical phenomenons, yes, I agree. Beatles, Elvis, I get it. Taylor Swift is right there. Madonna's right there. She's one, and she might not even be top 10 as far as singers.
Who's that? So when I say phenomenon, what I mean with this, it has nothing to do necessarily with talent,
right?
It has to do more so with impact and numbers and data.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it goes. So sales, that argument, like that argument is more determined by sales and data. Data drives that argument,
right?
Whether or not you think this artist is great artist as a singer or whatever they may be, they do whatever talent they have.
Right.
The data says otherwise.
Right. The data says Michael Jackson is one of the most successful artists in the history of music. Period.
Right. So does the Beatles, and so does Elvis. So and that's what it is. Like I don't have to like Taylor Swift, but the data tells me that her impact is saying something else. And whether you like it or not, people are buying her records, people going to concerts, and she's doing it in large swaths now.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to believe in the idea that she might be the fourth phenomenon.
She very well could be. And God bless her. She's taken advantage of a market that loves her. She does the right things. She doesn't get involved in the messes. She stays out of the bad headlines. Whoever her marketing people are fucking geniuses.
Doing a phenomenal job with her.
They're doing an amazing job with her.
Yeah.
So God bless her. I wish her all the success in the world. I don't have to like her music to know what she's meant to the industry.
It's like with me, like I can't stand John Legend's music, but I understand how but I do recognize how talented he is.
See, I'm the same way with it not nearly as phenomenal a singer or not nearly as phenomenal as an artist, but like I never understood Van Morrison.
Really? Interesting.
Never. That guy has no lick of talent whatsoever. But every time Moondance comes on, I'm supposed to just drop to my knees like it's the greatest thing ever invented. And I'm like, this sucks. This absolutely just sucks. I can't stand this guy.
Yeah, I get it. But that's where I'm at on that. But like female vocalists, I like if you talk about pure vocalists, my wife and I have this argument all the time because her and I are big music heads, and she's a vocalist to herself, and we always say Streisand's in the conversation, Whitney's in the conversation, obviously Aretha in the conversation. There's a lot of other artists that her and I talk about also, and she's mentioned Florence Machine before too, also in the past as well.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a handful of them. There's only a handful of women that I will even entertain that conversation with, and I mean, and it's unfortunate that. It's unfortunate that Taylor may not be in that same category, but where she is she's a massive phenomenon. Everything she does, everything her marketing team, management does, turns to gold, and God bless her. Yeah. And that doesn't mean I'm woke because I like what she's been able to accomplish. Exactly. I recognize talent when I see it, and she's got talent. Period.
Imagine having an opinion and say, "Oh, you woke because you have an opinion on something." That's like, okay, you're not even a fan of hers,
right? I'm not even a fan. I just said that. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Now, speaking of we talk